What's going on, all of you wonderful and amazing people? Hopefully, I'm live because I know sometimes there's a little bit of a delay. So let me refresh my system, both of them. Give you guys a couple of few seconds to get up here. Hey, Charmaine, girl, I have missed you for real. You are always the first person to leave me a comment in the live chat. I so much appreciate you, girl. I appreciate all y'all, but I really do appreciate all of my loyal people who always come and support your girl. Thank y'all so much. What's up, Leah? What's up, Cam? What's up, Arnesia? What's up, Stacy? What's up, Bless? What's up, Delilah or Delia? What's up, Glenda? I'm gonna get to that Carmela. Carmelac, I know I'm probably fucking up your name. What's up, Desiree? M-Town Boy, Kadisha, Coconut Job, Samara, China, Shishi. What's up, y'all? Family. Girl, I know I have been missing in fucking action, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have reached out to your girl. But in the words of James Caldwell, Satan been trying to throw some doozies. Okay, I gotta try to say it like him. Satan been trying to throw some doozies, but we ain't finna let him throw no doozies. You know what I'm saying? I got some tea to tell y'all about Andrew Caldwell, motherfucking ass too, just in case y'all have been living under a rock or something. What the fuck it is, okay? I got 132 people. I guess we can go ahead and spill a little bit of the tea, okay? Y'all know I told y'all I wasn't really gonna come out here and report shit on Tamar Braxton because she just extra fucking petty, okay? Extra motherfucking petty. Well, let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of the whole situation. If you guys don't know, recently, Monica, y'all know the singer Monica. Monica has been being a co-host. Well, let me give y'all a little bit of a backstory. Okay, the real producers, they have been having different guest co-hosts on the show because they're trying to look for a new host to, host the show or whatever. So Monica has been on there and she's been co-hosting the show for like a week. So Tiny, y'all know Tiny Harris, T.I.'s wife Tiny, from y'all know who I'm talking about, girl. But anyway, she decided that she was going to congratulate Monica for co-hosting on The Real. This girl, I see you doing your thug thizzle. I see you doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? So after Tiny congratulated Monica just on her co-hosting on The Real, this motherfucking y'all know Tamar and Tiny were supposed to be cool. I ain't saying they were BFFs or whatever. Now, I don't know who the people are that literally go and do the digging to see who following who and when they unfollowing people and all this type of shit. Girl, but somebody please explain to me why did this goddamn woman, after Tiny just told Monica, girl, I see you doing your thing, why did Tamar decide to go and unfollow this damn girl? And guess what the reason is that she claimed she unfollowed her. She said she unfollowed all of those people, including Monica, including Toya Wright. She said she unfollowed all of those people because they post too much. That's the reason why she claimed she unfollowed those people. Now, is it, irrelevant that she's unfollowing these people? Absolutely. But don't you guys think it's very peculiar? And don't you think it says a lot about Tamar, the fact that every time somebody is even low-key even associated with The Real, she automatically, quote unquote, unfollows them. And again, like I said, I don't know who the people are that's taking the time out of their day to actually go and research who she's following, who she's not following. But I guess Tiny was like, bitch, you know what? You can unfollow me, bitch, because Tiny was following her too, apparently. So after Tamar unfollowed Tiny decided to unfollow her like, girl, you crazy as fuck. But that's, like I said, that says a lot about Tamar's character. And I would be afraid to be her friend because it seems like if I don't agree with everything that she does, or just say, for instance, she's wrong about something and I decide to disagree with her, girl, she'll just want to automatically end the friendship if things don't go totally her way. And that's some crazy ass fucking shit, girl. And like I said, her reasoning for unfollowing these people is because they post too much on social media. But don't you think it's peculiar that she automatically unfollows these people right when they have some type of association with The Real? And like I said, Tiny don't even have any association with The Real. She was just congratulating Monica on co-hosting on The Real for the last week. I mean, like I said, I would be afraid to be her friend. because you can't disagree with her. Or just say, for instance, if she has a disagreement with someone, like I said, I'm a grown woman. I don't know about anybody else, okay? But I'm a grown woman. If me and you are friends, anybody that's in here, anybody that's watching this on the playback way back, if me and you are friends, okay, and you have a disagreement with someone, y'all get into an argument or whatever, why would you expect me as a grown woman, because you're getting in a disagreement with someone, why would you expect me to automatically just disassociate myself with that person? Now, I've had people, because I asked this question on my Facebook page before, and there were people who were saying, well, it depends on who you're more loyal to. I said, this ain't high school, okay? This ain't fucking high school. What the fuck do you mean who you more loyal to? I feel like this. Okay, if you and one of our mutual friends have a disagreement, I can just we can come to an agreement that I will not discuss you to that friend, and I will not discuss that friend to you. But why do I totally have to disassociate myself with that friend because you and that friend had a disagreement? I am absolutely not going to do stuff like that. And there are people out there that are really like that. They feel like if they have a disagreement with someone, or if they feel like if they fell out with someone, or if they fell out with a particular entity, and that entity being the real, Tamar feels like anybody that she's associated with cannot even mention the real without them not, without them being in the wrong or whatever. This is some childish ass shit. Like I said, this is some old high school, middle school type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I said it's petty as fuck. I don't know who these people are that's doing all of this digging, going to see who's following who and who ain't following who. But after Tiny told Monica, congrats, girl, I see you doing your thing, hosting the real, this motherfucker decided to go and unfollow her. And I'm like, girl, please. Okay. And she did that shit like an hour after Tiny said that. And what's the coincidence of an hour after Tiny congratulating Monica for being a co-host on the real, you unfollowing her, girl? Please. Okay. Please don't even go there, girl. Don't even fucking go there, girl. Like I said, that's just some old petty ass fucking shit. But I don't know about nobody else. But I couldn't be friends with nobody like that. I'm just saying, I'm a grown ass motherfucking woman, and you ain't finna dictate who the fuck I can and cannot talk to. I don't get down like that. Okay. But like I said, I do understand if you fall out with one of our mutual friends, and of course I'm not gonna associate, I'm not gonna discuss you to that friend, and I'm not gonna discuss that friend to you. I feel like that's fair, but I don't feel like it's fair for you to expect me to just completely stop talking to that person. Okay. I don't watch the real anymore. Can you say yawn? I've never watched it, but apparently some people say it's better now that Tamar's not on there. And I've also heard some people say that it's worse now that Tamar's not on there. So I guess it's personal preference. What's up, beautiful soul? How you doing? What's up, Tabitha? Love you back. What's up, Kels? Kels said Tamar is a spoiled brat. I'm sick of her. Tiny is supposed to be one of her best friends. She's just childish and wants them to be on her side no matter what. No one should have the choice. Exactly. Like I said, we're all adults. Tamar is a grown ass woman. There is no way that, like I said, it ain't like Tiny was like, praising the real or nothing. She was just telling Monica, which is Monica's also her friend. She was just telling the girl, congratulations, I see you doing your thing. And damn, bitch, you mad at me for telling the girl congratulations? Shit. That's just like if you get into a tip with somebody and that person gets pregnant and I congratulate them on their pregnancy, and you get upset because I congratulated them on their pregnancy. That's some petty ass shit. Bitch, I don't get it. But like I said, it's just some childish shit, and I can definitely see why they decided to let Tamar go. I totally see why they let her go. Before, I was kind of like, I did see a lot of the temper tantrums that she was throwing. Like I said, I never watched the real, but the few episodes that I did see, I could kind of see her throwing those temper tantrums and shit. So I can see how that could get old really, really fast. So I can see now why they decided to let her motherfucking ass go. I'm doing pretty good, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for asking. Tamar says it ain't nothing to cut that chick out. Exactly. But that's some fucked up shit though, Jay. That says a lot about her character. You call yourself being one of my best friends, and just because I congratulate somebody on something, you automatically want. Like I said, it's true enough. It's just an unfollow. But that speaks volumes. Even though it's some petty shit, that speaks volumes if you ask me. But again, that's if you ask me, okay? But yeah, that's what the fuck is going on with Tamar ass. But again, just so you guys know, this is her reasoning. She said the reason why she unfollowed all of those people, including Toya Wright, is because she said they post too much. But like I said, it's very peculiar that she unfollowed these people immediately after they had some type of association with The Real. Just weird as fuck. I'm just saying. I ain't saying, I'm just motherfucking saying, okay, girl? I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Shouldn't Tamar be worried about what she has going on in her marriage? The thing is, Caitlyn, she claims there's nothing going on in her marriage, girl. Like I said, true enough, I'm not in Tamar's house. I don't know what the fuck her and Vince got going on, but you can clearly see there's some issues going on with Tamar and Vince. But of course, you know, if you ask her, she would probably tell you that her and Vince ain't got no tips going on. She will probably say her and Vince ain't got no tips going on. And it looks like my live is fucking up. It looks like my live is fucking up. And if it is, refresh, because for some reason it keeps cutting on and off. I don't know. We just gonna roll with the shit though, okay? We gonna roll with it. But we got some more shit to talk about. Let's talk about, y'all know, first of all, can you see me before I get to talking and shit? Can y'all see me? Okay, you can see me. Let's move on to something else. Okay, y'all heard me earlier when I said Satan trying to throw some doozies. Let's talk about Andrew fucking Caldwell. Y'all might not know him by Andrew Caldwell. Y'all might know him by Mr. Delivered. Okay, and he did say if anybody else calls him Mr. Delivered, he's gonna sue them for defamation of character. He said, because that's not his name. Boy, sit down, because you stay your ass on Facebook Live and shit talking about you. Girl, you stay your ass on Facebook claiming that you got association with all these celebrities and these people don't know shit about you. But anyway, Andrew Caldwell, if you guys don't know, about a year or so ago, he claimed that he was the lover of Cordell Stewart. For those of you that don't know Cordell Stewart is the ex-husband of Portia from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, he claimed that he was the gay lover of Cordell Stewart. Of course, Cordell Stewart was like, that's a motherfucking lie. So Cordell sued Andrew Caldwell and for defamation of character because he said it was all a fucking lie. So apparently Andrew Caldwell didn't show up to court. So the judge by default decided to award Cordell Stewart the defamation settlement. How much money it was, they didn't give a set amount. It's probably like $5,000, something like that. Because sometimes they have a set amount, probably $5,000. I'm not don't quote me on that. So Andrew Caldwell decided to go back on his Facebook page, even after all of the shit, motherfucker not showing up to court and all this stuff, because he know he got on the radio and live. Now, there are people out there who are saying that Cordell, like I said, I don't know if Cordell gay or not, but people saying that Cordell gay, he just ain't fucking around with Andrew Caldwell. I don't know how true that is, but that's what the folks said. But he decided to go on Facebook and tell people that he was never served, and that was the reason why he didn't show up to court. Not that he was lying. He said he didn't show up to court because he was never served, okay? And he also said that he's going to be doing a countersuit. And he said he did not lie. He said he didn't have actual penetration sex with Cordell, but he claims he gave Cordell Stewart oral sex, okay? He said that him and Cordell were at some type of bar or some shit, and he said he was horny and Cordell was horny, so he decided to give Cordell some some fellatio. At least that's what he said. Now, this motherfucker, remember, this motherfucker literally just got sued for defamation of character, and the judge awarded Cordell Stewart the defamation lawsuit, okay, the monies or whatever. And literally a day or two after this shit happened, this motherfucker decided to cat his ass on Facebook and say that he gave this man fellatio, okay? They met at a bar and said he gave the man some fucking fellatio. Bitch. And he did this like maybe 2-3 days ago, girl. 2 or 3 fucking days ago. Now, that ain't even the killer. Okay, if you are following Andrew Caldwell on Facebook, I also got some more tea. Well, this woman who claims that she is Andrew Caldwell's aunt, she said that apparently she doesn't have Facebook or anything like that, but of course her children and her, family members, they have Facebook, but she's an older woman. And she said, of course, they tell her about the stuff that her nephew is doing on Facebook, and she decided to do a radio interview. So she did the radio interview, and she was telling the guy on the radio that her nephew, which is Andrew Delivered Caldwell, she was basically saying that he is mentally disabled. She said he is bipolar. She said he gets a disability check. Okay, she said he gets a disability check. She said when he was in elementary school through high school, he was in special education. And now I'm saying that ain't nothing to laugh about, to be honest with you, because I mean, so that you can clearly tell the boy got issues. But see, she said that he was in special education, and she said he collects a disability check for his mental disorder. Now, she also said that, remember when he went to the Kojic convention or whatever, and he decided to go up to the front and profess that he's delivered. He don't like men's no more. He said he like women's. Well, apparently his aunt feels like, and hopefully my shit ain't cut off. Did I cut off? Am I back? Okay, I think I'm back. Pretty much his aunt feels like the men from the Kojic convention, she feels like they actually paid Andrew Caldwell to get up there and lie like he's delivered. Now, the crazy thing about that, we all know that whenever you have something like that happens in a church, you have a lot of people that a lot of these pastors and bishops and stuff, they'll be like, this man, I need y'all to help this man out. Y'all need to donate this much money and shit. And they said that they were asking people to bring money up to bless Andrew, because the man, whoever the bishop or the pastor, whoever, said the man was basically telling Andrew, since you decided to change your life over, the Lord said, I see, you have an X and X amount of money or whatever. So the people in the audience were apparently bringing up all of this money and shit, and they were apparently splitting it with Andrew, and apparently it was all some big conspiracy shit to get people to give all this money and stuff. But girl, his auntie said that the boy is crazy. She said he's living off a disability check, and she also said that he has like 50 or 60 credit cards. And she said she told him herself, she said, Andrew, why do you have all of these credit cards? She said, you're going to get yourself in some very serious trouble, okay? You have all of these credit cards. You're riding around in a Jaguar. You doing all of this shit. And she said he also rides around with, and it looks like I cut off again. Hopefully I come back. Okay, I'm back. Shit. It seems like I keep cutting out, but it is what it is. But anyway, she said that Andrew rides around in a Jaguar. And she also says that he rides around with like a wallet full of money and a bag full of money. She said he has all of this money, and she asked him, why, number one, why are you riding around with all of this money? And number two, where are you getting it from? And she told him that she believes he's playing with God. Like I said, he's apparently linked up with these pastors or whoever they are. And we all know that sometimes you got people who are in the church, and girl, they can manipulate folks out of some money. Okay. They can manipulate your ass out of some money. You best believe that shit. And apparently the aunt feels like that's what's going on with her nephew, Andrew Caldwell, because she said he has a learning disability, and she feels like the pastors of this church are basically using the whole him getting delivered thing. You know how that shit went viral because people were calling bullshit on it, and they felt like it would be something that would garner a lot of attention, and it did garner a lot of attention, and not necessarily good attention. So that's what's going on with Andrew Caldwell. And plus, for those of you that don't know, Funky Dineva has been reporting on it. Literally every time Andrew Caldwell goes live, because I have the shit, you know how like y'all have the notification set up for whenever I go live, it gives you the notification. Every time Andrew Caldwell goes live on Facebook, I get the notification. And the last couple of times that he's went live, I was on there. And the last live show that he did, girl, he was on there calling out Funky Dineva, talking about how he's suing Funky Dineva for defamation of character. And girl, okay, first of all, this fool had a letter that he typed up. Now, he claims it was from a lawyer, okay? He claims the letter was from a lawyer. It was clearly something that he typed up on Microsoft Word, girl, and signed it down there at the bottom. But he claimed that he had a lawsuit against Funky Dineva. But girl, my thing is this: Funky Dineva lives in Atlanta. I live in St. Louis. Y'all need to go see that video somebody had made of this fool when he made a video. That shit was funny as hell. I ain't saying, I'm just saying it's very, very funny. I might link it down in the description box if you want to check it out. But he said that he is suing Funky Dineva, but Funky Dineva lives in, well, not Atlanta, Florida, somewhere. I don't know exactly where Funky Dineva lives, but this fool claims he filed a lawsuit in St. Louis. How the fuck you gonna file a lawsuit against somebody in a completely different state? Girl, he needs to sit down. But like I said, that's some shit that his ass typed up on Microsoft Word. But if y'all ain't following Andrew Caldwell on Facebook, y'all need to follow him because he's a fucking gag, okay? he is a fucking gag. I'm not saying, I'm just saying he's very entertaining. And I know a lot of people like, you shouldn't make fun of crazy people. And I'm not making fun of him. But the thing is, the boy knows what he's doing, okay? He knows exactly what he's doing because he keeps saying that he's a viral internet sensation, some shit that he be saying. Girl, the boy knows what he's doing, okay? He wants people to watch him. Just saying. But he didn't show enough dug some holes from himself in the last couple of videos that he did on Facebook. Basically saying he sucked that man thing. He's talking about how he got proof, he got text messages and all of this other stuff. And apparently somebody just said he lives in NYC in the projects. Andrew need to stop lying. Delilah or Delia. The funny thing about that, he claims that he lives in some type of condo that's like $500,000 or some shit. The boy is clear, like I said, he clearly got mental issues. That's very apparent. But apparently he was outside. I was watching one of his live videos. He was outside and you could clearly see that wherever he was, it was like, it wasn't no condo, okay? It was an apartment, but it wasn't no condo, okay? And he claims it's a $500,000 condo and all of this other shit. Girl, I mean, it was just all kinds of foolishness and fuckery, okay? But like I said, he gonna dig a couple of holes for himself, or he already dug a couple of holes for himself. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But let's move on to something else, okay? Ginuwine. I was meaning he better stop playing before Dineva hang his sissy ass from a peach tree. Bobbi, Funky Dineva, he's having a field day with that shit because, girl, every time Andrew Caldwell posts a new video, Funky Dineva does a brand new blog post on the shit. And the last blog post he did, he called him a radio retard or some shit. Girl, I almost died, okay? Call this boy a radio fucking retard. Funky Dineva is a fucking fool. Just saying. But let's talk about Ginuwine. Girl, okay? Like I said, I know I'm late on all these damn topics, but it ain't news until Thick Chick come and report on this shit, okay? Well, apparently Ginuwine creeping in somebody's fucking DMs. And girl, I don't know why one of these celebrities don't creep in my goddamn DM. Show me some shit, okay? But apparently Ginuwine was creeping in some chick's DMs, and he decided to send this girl a ding-ding pic, okay? A ding-ding picture. And I don't know if, shit, motherfucker, how long did you know this chick before you sent her your ding-ding pic? But he sent her 3 ding-ding pics. And baby, let me tell you something. That ain't no pony, okay? That ain't no motherfucking pony. That's like a horse or some shit, okay? Bitch, let me just tell you that right here, right now. That is a horse. Just saying, it's very nice. Now, he could have easily denied the shit. He could have very easily denied it, but he decided to, accept the fact that it was his picture and that sometimes you trust people and send them very provocative or very, how do I want to put this? Send them goddamn naked ass pictures and shit. Even though it didn't have his face in it, like I said, he could have very easily denied it, but he decided not to deny it. And girl, I mean, I probably wouldn't have denied it either because he saw how people were lusting over those pictures, and he felt like that was the perfect opportunity for him to just, let people know, yeah, that's me. Okay, yeah, that's me. And not that people were disappointed because it was very nice. Now, if it was some little shit, he probably would have been like, bitch, that ain't my motherfucking picture, girl. If it was some little shit, he probably would have denied it. But because everybody was like, damn, he working with a whole lot, I think that's the main reason why he was like, girl, yeah, that was me. Girl, yeah, that was me. But yeah, Ginuwine got it going on, girl. Shit. Okay. Shit, girl. Hell, he put it out there, might as well own it. True, but like I said, he could have very easily denied it. The shit. He could have very easily denied it because it didn't have a face on it. It didn't have a face on it. What's up, Candace? How you doing, boo? I surely saw those posted on Facebook, girl. Okay. If you have not seen it, just Google Ginuwine dick pic, and the very first link that pops up, some girl quit or some shit, you'll be able to see them. And they are very nice, if I must say so myself. Kel said he is trying to creep his way back into the spotlight. That drinking ruined his career and marriage. Kels, every time I need a good laugh, I always go back and watch that video with TGT with him, Tyrese and Tank. That shit is hilarious to me when they were on I think, was it Good Morning America? Whatever the fuck it was. That shit is very hilarious. If you ever having a bad day Go and watch the video with Tyrese, Tank, and Ginuwine when Ginuwine looked like he had just popped some damn Xanax or some girl. He was looking cray-cray as well. He didn't sound bad, but he was looking like he was tweaking out, okay? Just saying. He would look like he was high as fuck, but he didn't sound bad. He really didn't. Now let's move on to something else. Okay, we talked about enough dicks and shit. Let's move on to Kanye fucking West. I need somebody to explain to me what the hell is going on with Kanye West. Now, I'm not even about to condemn Kanye for claiming saying that he didn't. Okay, let me backtrack. I'm talking a little bit too fast. Okay, for those of you that don't know, Kanye West decided to announce in one of his concerts that he didn't vote, but if he would have voted, he would have voted for Donald Trump. Okay, and that ain't no surprise. Kanye West say all kind of crazy ass shit to keep himself in the spotlight. Okay, but my thing is this: you didn't vote, so nobody gives a fuck who you would have voted for, whatever. But in this same show, he decided to go on a rant about Beyonce. Okay, and he was like, I need to press to listen to this. I need to press to listen to this because I know y'all gonna have a field day with this one. All the blogs and everybody, I need y'all to have I know y'all gonna have a field day on this one. So he decides to go into a rant about how Beyonce basically said that she wasn't going to perform if she didn't win Video of the Year over him or some shit. I mean, he literally was just talking all kinds of old crazy ass shit. Not only did he talk all kinds of crazy ass shit, family, this man decided to cut his concert short. Apparently, he only did like 3 songs, okay? Apparently, he only did like 3 songs. Now, these people paid to see Kanye West in concert. And this man decided to do 3 songs and drop the fucking mic and was like, the concert over. And everybody was like, bitch, what? Everybody was like, bitch, well, I done paid my money to see you and you sitting there talking all this shit about Beyonce. And they said he was up there crying and shit with Kid Cudi. I mean, they said this fool was on stage crying. They said he was all kinds of discombobulated. I don't know what the fuck Kim Kardashian did to this dude, okay? But he all kinds of lost in the sauce. Now, I agree with people that said that Kanye kind of lost his damn mind when his mother died. I can only imagine that being a tragic situation because I already know when something happens to my mom, because I know it's inevitable. We all got to leave here one day. Girl, I'm going to be fucked up too. I can only imagine. But girl, he seems like he needs some show enough medication. That boy crazy. Okay, that boy is crazy as hell. So he was up there going off on Beyonce, basically saying that Beyonce, I don't want y'all to go attack Beyonce because Beyonce a good person, her and Taylor Swift, and girl. And then literally dropped the mic and didn't finish the concert and told, the blogs and the press that they go ahead and have a field day. And everybody was like, what? Girl, what's going on? Negative. I want my money back. I don't give a fuck. How the fuck you gonna perform 3 songs and then tell my son I'm out? That's it. That's girl. You only got one time to fuck me over like that. That's just like they said Lauryn Hill. They said Lauryn Hill always shows up to her concerts late as fuck. You got one time to do that shit to me. Okay, and I'm not saying on accident or your plane was late coming in or something. But if you're doing this shit on purpose. If you're doing this shit on purpose and not having any type of regard to your fans who paying money to come and see you, I wouldn't be paying for no more goddamn tickets. Like I said, it's different if it's a emergency, like when he had to cut his concert short when Kim Kardashian got robbed. That's totally understandable. That's your wife. Go and make sure your wife is okay. Okay. But if you just on some old, having a hissy fit, a bitch fit, and you just decide to cut your concert short and tell the media to have a field day, girl, no. And you all up on stage going off on Beyonce. I'm pretty sure Beyonce probably ain't paid your ass no damn attention. I mean, it's just all kinds of crazy, but the boy needs some medication, okay? Just imagine what he's going to go through, because I don't know if y'all ever heard of the psychic twins, but the psychic twins, apparently they be predicting all types of celebrity drama and things that go on. And the psychic twins have predicted that in the next year or two, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are going to have a very, very nasty divorce. And I can see that shit happening, girl. And when they go through their divorce or whatever they go through, girl, shit, if you think he crazy, now that motherfucker going to show up be crazy then. And they say it's going to be all type of financial situations going on with Kanye. Girl, he already claimed that he ain't got no money and shit, girl. And we know that's a motherfucking lie. But bitch, he need to stop self-medicating or just stick to the kush. Child, He need to stop doing something. I haven't listened to him since Through the Wire. I couldn't sit through a whole show of him. Like I said, I don't know. I can't get jiggy with Kanye. He too much. Like I said, as far as him saying that he didn't vote, but if he would have voted, he would have voted for Donald Trump. That's not a surprise to me, and I'm not child. I can care less about what that crazy motherfucker said, because that ain't the first crazy ass thing he said. But you know, like I said, when it comes to me paying my money to see you in concert and you just on stage crying, having a bitch fit and shit, and you decide that you're gonna cut the concert short because you mad, give me my money back then. Girl, he's supposed to be $50 million in debt. Exactly. He's supposed to be this so much in debt. Beautiful soul, thank you so much for mentioning $53 million, because you just brought up another topic for me. Let's talk about really quickly, family, since Beautiful Soul, thank you so much for bringing this back to my mind. Let's talk about Mariah Carey and James Packer right quick. Everybody and their mama know, if you be on social media, that Mariah Carey and James Packer, apparently they have called off their engagement, okay? Well, Mariah Carey, that ain't the bitch. Mariah Carey ain't leaving without a goddamn fight. Mariah Carey wants $50 million, okay? She's apparently suing this dude, or she wants $50 million in, you know, they cancellation of their wedding money or whatever. She claims that James Packer decided to uproot her from New York and bring her from New York to LA because he wanted to be closer to his children. So she said she gave up her home and all of that stuff in New York, and she moved to LA because he wanted to be close to his children. But bitch, let me ask y'all a question. How many regular people, hold your hand up, okay? How many regular people, okay, normal motherfuckers, broke motherfuckers like me and you, okay, have ever been in a relationship with a dude or a female, and you've left your apartment and decided that you was gonna move in with a man or whatever, or you left, if you're a man, you left your apartment, you moved in with a woman or whatever, and you moved in with them and the shit just didn't work out, okay? So you done spent money leaving your other apartment and moving in with this motherfucker. Now you done moved in with this motherfucker and the shit just ain't working out. Now you got to come up with money to get you another motherfucking apartment, but you can't just carry your ass down to the courthouse, okay, and tell the judge, I moved out of my apartment because this nigga told me he was gonna do right, and I moved in his shit and he didn't act right. They're gonna laugh at your ass. Okay, they are going to laugh at your ass. We have all been in those types of situations. I ain't never just uprooted my life and moved in with no dude. I ain't never did no shit like that, but I know people who have done that. And just imagine if normal people like me and you were able to just, every time we get in a situation where a man or a woman ain't acting right, we could just go to the courthouse and tell the judge this person ain't acting right, and they give us some money. Where the fuck they do that at? This chick, I'm like, damn, because when I saw the shit on TMZ, I was like, a settlement. I was like, did they even get married? Just imagine the shit that they would have went through if they would have actually physically got married, girl. That would have shown up been some shit. Apparently, James Packer said he ain't giving her a damn thing because he don't owe her shit. But apparently, the people in his camp said eventually, if she keeps stringing this shit along, she keeps trying to take him to court, they said he might go ahead and give her something to basically get her out of his hair. But just imagine if they would have actually went through the process of getting married. Just imagine how much foolishness and fuckery that would have been for them to get a divorce. Can you imagine that shit, girl? Apparently, James Packer, in order for Mariah Carey to marry him, apparently he had to sign some type of agreement that he was going to give her this monthly allowance for clothes and all of this other stuff. And apparently he signed it saying, okay, I was going to give her X amount of money for clothes and for her staff and for her nannies for her children. And apparently he had like 2 private jets, and he was supposed to assign one of the private jets to Mariah Carey for her nanny and for her children, or for whenever they needed to go out of town. I mean, literally he had to sign like paperwork saying that he was going to give her X amount of money for a monthly allowance. That shit says a lot. That's a lie. What happened? That's a lie. Well, that ain't what I read. That's what I read, Blake. Okay, it might be a lie, but if it's a lie, that's what I read. You very well made it true. It might be a lie, but I read that he has to give her. Now, true, Mariah Carey rich as fuck. Yes, she is, but she was also marrying a billionaire. Okay, she was marrying a man who was a billionaire. And like I said, that's rich people shit. Of course, me and you being regular motherfuckers, it's totally different than, you know, than these rich people. Rich people have a completely different set of rules. Okay, me and you may not know the set of rules that these rich motherfuckers have, I feel like he's lying. He's lying. Well, I don't know who lying, but apparently they had the damn paperwork. You know how TMZ and all these other places, they can actually get a hold of the paperwork and stuff. Now, another thing, we all know, if you don't know, Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna have gave birth. Well, Blac Chyna gave birth to their daughter, Dream Kardashian. These folks got a copy of the people's birth certificate. How the fuck did they get their hands on this stuff, girl? Thank you so much, beautiful girl. They got their hands on Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna's birth certificate for their daughter, Dream. So, hell, they can get their damn hands on just about anything, okay? Just about anything. Mariah is a little off. It's something wrong with that lady. Speaking of Mariah Carey, Nick Cannon just announced that he is actually having a baby by one of his ex-girlfriends. Girl, I don't know what that shit is. And apparently after he announced that shit, I don't know, maybe him and Mariah Carey had already discussed it, but apparently they got some type of agreement where the other person can't call the other person in the relationship mama or daddy. Girl, it's all kind of foolishness and fuckery going on with that Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon situation. A whole lot of foolishness and fuckery. People were wondering, like, why aren't they divorced yet? Girl, that's why they want divorce yet. I can only imagine the damn negotiations and shit Nick Cannon was in with his lawyers about what he had to give Mariah Carey, girl. But yeah, Nick Cannon is about to have another baby with his ex-girlfriend, and apparently they had to sign some shit saying something about the stepmom and stepdaddy and all this other shit. Child. Thank you, Reeves. I thought you couldn't breastfeed if you had your boobs done. I don't know about that, kinda. Is that true? It may be true. I don't know, but I've never heard about that. I've never heard about that. Also, we can talk about very, very quickly. Let's talk about the fact that, okay, a judge decided that they were going to award Bobbi Kristina's estate, or Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina's estate, whatever, decided that they were going to award them $36 million, or was it 56? 36 or $56 million. I think it's $36 million in the wrongful death suit of Bobbi Kristina. Okay. So apparently Nick Gordon is legally responsible. He's not physically responsible. They're not saying that he physically killed her, but he's legally responsible. What that means, I have no earthly idea. But he has been, apparently the judge basically said that he has to pay Bobby Brown and Bobby Brown's family $36 million. Okay. What's not true, Nisha? Okay, you can't breastfeed. Okay. But $36 million that that Nick Gordon has to pay to Bobby Brown and the family of Bobbi Kristina in the wrongful death suit of Bobbi Kristina. And I'm trying to figure out, where the fuck is this boy going to get $36 million? Now, of course, apparently the paparazzi caught up with him somewhere, and he was like, okay, they ain't finna get the shit, because where the fuck he going to get it from? This boy was living off Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina. So where the fuck is he going to get $36 million from? Bobby Brown, his damn self ain't got $36 million, girl. Bobby Brown ain't got $36 million. So where the fuck they think Nick Gordon gonna get $36 million fucking dollars from? Okay? This boy was living off of Bobbi Kristina and Whitney Houston. This boy probably ain't got $3,600 in the damn bank, let alone $36 million. Okay? Now we all know, if y'all don't know, apparently Whitney Houston didn't give her. Bobbi Kristina had a ring that belonged to Whitney Houston before Whitney Houston passed away, and apparently the ring was worth a whole lot of money. And apparently this was a ring that Nick Gordon decided, how you gonna give me some shit that belongs to my mom? And apparently that was the ring that Bobbi Kristina was wearing as her and Nick Gordon's engagement ring. Okay. However, once Bobbi Kristina passed away, everybody was like, where the ring at? And Nick Gordon actually gave the ring to his mom, said he gave it to his mom to keep the ring so that it doesn't get lost. Okay. Now, after all is said and done, nobody's seen the ring. So he got a couple of $1 million for that damn ring, because apparently the ring was worth, I forgot, $8-9 million, some shit, which is crazy as fuck. How the fuck you just gonna give me my mama ring as an engagement ring, and now that I'm dead and gone, the ring ain't nowhere to be found, and you claim you gave it to your mama? Okay, where it at, motherfucker? But like I said, you got $36 million. that a judge basically awarded Bobbi Kristina's family in the wrongful death suit of her. But like I said, Nick Gordon ain't got $3,600, let alone $36 damn million. That's why the boy told the people, child, where they gonna get it from? Ain't got no damn money, okay? Ain't got no damn money, child. They gonna award shit all damn day, but where they gonna get it from? I ain't got it. Just saying. But again, I'm one of those types of people. I don't feel like if they didn't find him criminally wrong for it, meaning that he didn't put her under the tub, he didn't drown her, he didn't, force drugs down her throat, I don't think that they should be holding him legally responsible for it. I don't understand how that works. But again, that's just me. I'm not a legal person. I don't know how all that shit works, but I just thought it was kind of crazy that they're going to charge him legally for the death of her, but not saying that he's criminally responsible for it. I just didn't understand that. Someone said he doesn't have $36. Okay, shit, 36 cents. The boy broke as hell, y'all. When Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina died, the boy he was broke. Of course, when Whitney Houston died, he still had Bobbi Kristina to kind of leech off of. But once Bobbi Kristina died, he lost all his coin. Every damn dime that he had. The boy ain't had no damn job. Shit. I don't even know what he doing now. What's up, Chantel? If he tries it, he will go to prison. It will serve as proof. If he tries what, girl? What happened naturally, Courtly? I missed it. He might just be suing him so a conviction can be on record somehow because he won't be charged criminally. Okay. I just didn't, they said the only reason that the judge awarded them that was because Nick Gordon didn't show up to court. Maybe if he would have showed up to court, it would have turned out a little bit differently, but I guess he was afraid to show up to court because maybe of the questions that were going to ask him. I don't know. But he didn't show up to court, so the judge decided to award them the $36 million. He's probably living with a sugar mama. They said he was living with some older white lady. I don't know who that woman is. I know they saw them like hanging out at the pool one time or something. He claimed the woman was just his friend, but they were looking kind of cozy, girl. They were looking a little bit cozy to just be friends. Okay. That boy don't have a dime, so where he gonna get 36 million? Okay. Y'all think about it. They know exactly what they're doing, keeping him from making money off of her and their relationship. Exactly. So he can't write no books about how him and Bobbi Kristina did drugs. He can't do none of that shit because they already know if he decides to do any of that stuff, any of the money that comes from it, even if he does do it, I don't know if he could, but even if he did do it, all of the money that would come from that will definitely go to their family. I don't think there was enough proof to convict him. I still think he has something to do with it. I think he was, but then again, I don't know. Like I said, the shit just seems all kinds of weird, okay? Because they said that he was at the damn scene of the crime when Houston died, and it just seemed to mirror Bobbi Kristina's death. It do seem a little fishy. It do seem a little fishy for sure. But I'd have to really read that damn report to see what was going on with that situation. Oh, that's very true. He can't make any money off of Bobbi Kristina. No, he can't. So any books or anything or any interviews that he tries to do, all of that money is definitely going to go to the Bobbi Kristina estate. But see, if he writes a book, they can use that as proof. Exactly. Kind of like not Bobby Brown. Kind of like O.J. Simpson. The whole, I didn't do it, but if I did do it, this is how I would have did it. He is stupid as fuck. And that's why he's still sending his ass in jail to this day. You stupid fucker. Okay? O.J. Simpson seemed like one of them cocky motherfuckers who just felt like he was untouchable. And you didn't kill that damn woman. And I feel like O.J. Simpson, if he didn't kill that woman, I feel like he knows who did. Okay, he was probably there at the scene of the crime. It's just too much shit. And don't get me wrong, I know that a lot of the shit that the LAPD were doing, they were trying to pin the shit on OJ. Don't get me fucked up. I believe that. I do believe that they wanted to get a conviction, so they were trying to pin shit on him. But at the same time, I still feel like OJ Simpson has some shit to do with that. Just saying. Okay, and then gonna write the whole book about I didn't do it, but if I would have did it, this how I would have done it. Stupid as fuck. You just told on your damn self. Just says again. He probably thought he was gonna get some money via a will. Who? You talking about Nick Gordon? What kind of money he thought he was finna get? Sure. What kind of money? OJ didn't think things through. Perhaps he thought his money would get him out. Exactly. That's what he probably thought. But he thought like lit, okay? He thought wrong. Don't forget, they say she had bruises and missing tooth. They said he was beating on her. Now, I did hear that Kella or Kells. I know I'm probably fucking your name up too, girl. I know I'm fucking your name up too. What's up, Sean? Self-snitching. Now, family, I ain't got no more topics. If y'all got anything else y'all want me to talk about, I can talk about it, girl. Let's talk about this guy. Bitch, I'm pretty sure if you on social media, you heard this shit about the beans, the greens, the potatoes, and the goddamn tomatoes, the hogs, dogs, the chicken, the turkeys, you name it, girl. Girl, I have been seeing all that shit on Facebook. And let me just tell you, I have been having me some kikis, okay? Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, greens, beans, greens, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. People, I hope whoever these people are that come up with this shit, I hope that they have a good job, good paying job or some shit, because if they don't, you have so much fucking potential. People who actually take the time out of their day to fucking make these videos and edit them and all this shit. You got so much potential. Just know that you can make so much money. Okay, you can have your own little side hustle. Okay, your own little side hustle, because that shit is just pure talent. Okay, hopefully you ain't just one of them people that's sitting behind a goddamn computer, ain't got shit else to do. Just know you can put that talent to some damn use and make you some money. Okay, but girl, the beans, the greens, the motherfucking potatoes, tomato, that bitch said hog, dog, chicken, turkeys. Girl, now a lot of people didn't know this, but she even said rat. I was dying. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys. Girl, rats. I can't. That video with the grandmama twerking, yes, that was the one that made me crack up the most, I think, Kels. Where the grandmama was walking with the walker and she was kind of twerking to it. That was hilarious. And then there was another one that I saw with a guy who was in church and he was dancing, this white guy. That was so funny. And there's a lot, like I said, there's a whole lot of them going on. And somebody just made one with the cast of Charlie Brown, you know, when they were dancing, whatever. Girl, that shit is just hilarious. I'm just saying. I can't stop. My mama don't even get on the computer, girl. My mama ain't got not a now social media, but my mama even know about that because I keep saying it. Every time I talk to her, I'm like, Mama, what we having for Thanksgiving? Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. I mean, it's just so funny. If you having a bad day, just go find you some of them beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, and get you some good laughs. Trust me. You might have to watch it on the playback, way back treadmill. I don't want to go back into Tamar, to be honest with you. We got any more topics that we want to discuss on today, family? I am feeling much, much better. Like I said, again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys that were sending me inboxes and things like that. I really, really do appreciate you guys. For those of you that don't know, I say it all the time, I do suffer from depression, and sometimes I go through bouts of depression, and I don't like coming on camera and letting all of that shit rub off on y'all because I feel like it's a bad omen, and you know, it's just some stuff I have to deal with within myself. So that's one of the reasons why whenever you see me gone for a certain length of time, and no, it didn't have nothing to do with no damn Donald Trump, because it was people that thought I wasn't on camera because of fucking Donald Trump, and it had absolutely nothing to do with Donald Trump. But I suffer from depression, and I think I've come to the conclusion that I am going to go and talk to somebody soon, because the shit is just, anytime it gets around the holidays, I start to get really, really, really depressed. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I don't have my dad here anymore. I don't have my brother here anymore. It's just for the holidays, it's just me, my mom, my sister, and my sister's kids, you know, immediate family. And, you know, we might have other family members that might scraggle through or whatever. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, you know, my family is dwindling down. And, you know, it gets me sad, and it gets me depressed sometimes, especially around the holiday time. But thank you guys so much for hitting me up and asking me how I was doing, et cetera, et cetera. It totally means so much. And yeah, just thank y'all for hanging in there with me, because I know I have been lacking on the videos, but like I said, I am doing much better now. So hopefully I can come back and I can push through the rest of this month. And I don't know, I told the juice man that I might, okay, it's a huge might, and y'all know I'm consistently inconsistent around this motherfucker, but I might, okay, I might try to do Vlogmas. Don't count on the shit. I'm just saying I might. But again, thank you guys so much for joining me on this live show. If you enjoy these live shows, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye, family.